in the go. Hey everybody, happy Thursday, February 15th. We are here at the beautiful Citrus Club on the 18th floor looking out at the gorgeous Orlando skyline. Let us know that you can hear us and see us. That would be my first request of you today. And today I have my friend Steve Placey, who is coming on to talk about a topic that is near and dear to me because I'm trying to grow my business via video, and Steve is the business strategy guru. That's what I labeled him, guru. I thought that was a good word. Gert Garman's on. Hey Gertie, let me know you can hear us and see us. Oh, there's some people coming on. Very good. Welcome today. You got stuck in some Orlando traffic because you have left the rat race and moved to the quiet suburbs of Brevard County somewhere. And I know you were dealing with the I-4 insanity and God knows what else, but yeah, welcome, my friend.
Hey, thank you, man. I really appreciate it, Ted. Yeah, it's that's what I was showing Teddy. We're overlooking I-4 over here. I said, you know what I love about where I live in Viera over there in Brevard County is I don't deal with any of that.
Yeah, I look at it every day from up here, and I thank God I can take back roads to where I need to go. It's definitely a challenge. Well, of course, all life over there in Brevard County is at a different place, I feel like, different pace.
I'm surprised I didn't get like 5 tickets the week I moved over there, because I also drive a Challenger, so so I can get anywhere fast. But yeah, I was flying around these streets that at 50 miles an hour.
Oh, they're what, 35 over there, 25
everywhere.
Yeah.
So.
Hey Trevor, hey Josh, let us know you can hear us or see us. I assume you guys can because I got a couple of thumbs up. But I've always loved your business model. Rock Your Business is sort of how I met you, and I met you up here at the club when you were a member.
Yeah.
And I just love the fact that you were all about strategy, rocking your business, which is awesome. Which I love. I love it when people can actually take an idea, take their business to the next level. But I asked him, I said, Steve, what kind of topic should it be? And he gave me 3, and I picked the one that meant the most to me, just for the record,
cool,
and I'll make it for you guys too.
Works.
Video, marketing with video, building your customer base or your donor base, any kind of base that you want to build up utilizing video, and people are so afraid of that. So we're going to get into all of that. Welcome to the show, and give us a little background on you, my friend.
Background. Well, I was born in 19...
Oh, God, please. I had one guest that started, I won't name him, Bob, that started kindergarten and like 20 minutes in we were at first grade.
20 minutes. So, actually, so I'm 20 years business strategy, did stints in corporate America, came out, started my own business, figured out I really love working for myself and having control over everything. So 20 years business strategy, we've helped thousands of customers build lots and lots, millions of dollars in new business. I am a very straightforward guy, straight shooter. I don't mix words. People ask me questions. I hope they're ready for the answer. Hence our company called Rock Your Business.
But how did you get from, I want you to have a little bit in between. You don't have to go from I was born to rock your business.
Right.
So what preceded that? So you worked in corporate America, but what was the epiphany for you to get out of that and get into your own? And how did you know you wanted to be a business strategist?
Yeah, so it's basically something, my parents used to own in Brevard County a company called American Fence Company. So I grew up in small business, and I saw the things that they did. I was helping them run it even at a young age. By 16 years old, they were taking vacations, and I was running the business, and profits would go up. So they started taking more vacations.
And then, so you knew you had a talent. You knew you were doing something you liked that was working.
So in corporate America, I started from a $9.50 an hour job to running about $20 million in business for them a year in about a year and a half.
Wow.
So, and that's simply through always having solutions and strategies. When there was a problem, I would fix it. And come up with 19 different ways to fix it.
Were you born like that? Like as a kid, were you always the resolution person everybody went to get that stuff taken care of? Did you always have a gift for it? Because it is a gift. A lot of people struggle with it.
Yeah, and let me tell you the other thing, and I tell this, I do a lot of talks. I speak about 100 times a year. And I tell these kids, these entrepreneurs, I said, one thing that I am fearless. If there's certain things that you can do, that you can try, that aren't going to cause harm to you, cause harm to somebody, but you try it, and even if it fails, it's like, okay, well, let's try something else, then I'm fearless that way. I will try it. We'll get out there, we'll plan a strategy, but I will try it, and hey, if it works, great. If not, we'll come back and we create another solution that works better. So, and that's one thing I just tell a lot of people is, you got to try.
You do, and I think, so first of all, Stephanie, thank you for that She said, "I love the pink on you, and this episode's for me today." So there you go. So listen up, Steve's so good.
Cool.
So, but I always talk a lot about on the show. You're as young as you look. I'm not exactly sure you're a millennial.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm 24.
Okay, there you go. But you know, the millennials seem to be the most fearless group that's come out in a long time, and I love that fearlessness about them. And so what you're doing, you're encouraging people to be fearless. Just, you can't, I don't think you can mess up unless you're hurting yourself or other people. You're right. But I believe it's so important, and I love the fact that they will go out and try and do anything. So empowering people that aren't part of that generation is really cool that you're able to do that, because people have great ideas. People my age, 35-ish, have amazing ideas, and yet we're afraid to implement them. We're afraid to take a leap. We have a pension, if there's any of those left. We have security, if there's any of that left. But in our minds, that is too much to give up, and we're afraid to take the leap.
Yeah, that and honesty. I think there's, I think people need to be honest with each other. I tell people, it's okay to tell someone no. It's okay to come up with solutions. It's okay to have a different opinion, to come up with different solutions. In problem solving, I am the last one to bitch and complain about anything.
If I said the B word, here we go.
Stop,
it's all right, man. You're the second one this week.
Oh my gosh. So, yeah, sorry.
Oh God, don't be sorry. I never limit people. It's a shock. I'll actually have people message me and go, "Did you know he said the B word?"
Yeah. Well, we're all adults here, and let's get over it. Right?
Totally.
And if you're going to be afraid of that, then get out of business, because you're going to probably hear worse than that.
Yeah,
so
a lot worse.
Is always have solutions. If there's a problem, let's not complain about it. Complain about it, but let's come up with solutions to fix it.
That used to be the biggest challenge for me as a manager. People would come to me with all of their complaints. Like when I owned the insurance agencies, for example, they'd come to me with all their complaints, but they'd have absolutely no idea how to solve it. So they'll spend 5 hours a day complaining about stuff, but I try to empower them, and a lot of people are so used to complaining they don't know how to get outside of their own way to really come up with a solution.
Yeah, right. No. So that's a couple different things that we really have grown to where we're at. We're very fortunate to have success. Actually, we're not fortunate. It's a lot of hard work. And
it is a lot of hard work.
That's why we're at where we're at. So.
Well, and that's why, so when we, on the show, I always try to encourage, I tell everyone, look, he had to work hard to get here. I know it looks like we just sit up here at the Citrus Club and overlook I-4 and drink vodka. That is water. Mine is allegedly something, coffee. But there is so much hard work that goes into it, and yet we still, on a daily basis, even with his positive attitude, the show every day, we have struggles that we go through. So everybody goes through these struggles, and you still have to continue to go through it and to really kind of get around it and stop allowing that to stop you and blockade you. So one of the ways, so talk a little bit about Rock Your Business. Who's your client base? Some of these people that are on here, my audience is always amazing and loving and welcoming. So what's a good client for you?
Good client for us. Someone who wants to build their client base, someone that's sick and tired of being sick and tired. We work with people that have an idea. One of the biggest things, so there's two pieces. Stephen Placey, business strategist, 20 plus years. And then 10 years ago, we created Rock Your Business, which I also own. And it is a team of creatives and team of just amazing marketing people, because any strategies we create, we can actually go help implement for people. And that's giant. So, because there's a lot of companies out there, and I'm not talking even micro companies or just people just starting out, but I've met with $16 million a year companies that, man, we've increased their profit margin triple, because they had ideas to do things. They might not have an overreaching strategy, or they had ideas, but they didn't know how to go implement them.
Sure.
So we have fixed that. So that's what Rock Your Business is. Aside is that we can actually go do the things, because innovation without execution is called dreaming.
Correct. So, and I think that a lot of us struggle with, we have the great ideas. Like, I'm definitely an ideas person. That's how I think. I know what I want the end result to be, and I believe that I know how to get there, but the actual minutia of trying to figure it out, how to implement it, it gets lost on me sometimes. I'm not as good at that as I probably should be, and I think that's where a lot of people don't include or try to engage someone like you. You need to have a powerful team around you that can actually take your idea from point A to point B. There's a lot of space in between there.
Yeah, one thing I see with a lot of companies is their success is limited by their own brain.
Correct.
Is you've got to have people that are helping you. That you've got to have people that can help you do things. There is no way, in nowhere in any rule book did anybody ever say that you have to do this by yourself and that you have to only worry about, your thoughts and all this stuff. That is craziness, okay? Get help from people to help you do things. This is what I do for a living. I have mentors I talk to because they can see things I don't see.
That's so important for them to hear that.
And so, and don't ever be afraid. The people that are afraid or too egotistical, ego has kept people poor since like 1942. Okay, so, get over that and get...
right? Get over it.
Get over it.
I agree.
And get past it, because if you don't accept that you need some help, and so sole proprietors, okay? If you're the only person in the business and you're not as successful as you would like to be, and you can't figure out how to be more successful, then you have two choices. You can wallow in your own misery, or you can get someone to help you. There's only two choices in that, and you're in control of that.
And it's not... I want to reiterate what Steve just said. It's not a bad thing. You're a sole proprietor. We all have mentors.
Absolutely.
He does. I do. We have people that we go to. We bounce ideas off. We bounce things off. You can't let yourself wallow. That's a great word in it. What'd you say? You said waller.
Waller.
No, that's good. I like it. Southern. I like it. No, I caught it. It was good. You can't allow yourself to wallow in that. Because then you're spending money in the wrong way. You're doing marketing that's not impactful. You're trying ideas that aren't right, and you're just throwing a whole bunch of stuff against the wall, hoping that it sticks. And in reality, if you would just sit down with somebody, have a mentor, reach out to somebody, it is okay. It's not a sign of weakness to say, I need help. I have a great idea, but I don't know what I'm doing, and it's not working the way I want it to work. And that's what you do, and you have people that help you do what you do.
Absolutely, and you said something huge: hope. See, I have a key phrase I use a lot because I hear this a lot. Man, I hope this works. Hope is not a strategy. Okay.
Hope is not. That's the hashtag.
Hope is not
for the show.
a strategy. All right. You need to have a clear plan, and if you can't make the plan yourself, a clear plan with defined objectives, and know how to get there, then you really have no choice. You got to help someone to get help. My friend Gary.
Yeah, Gary says you rock. Hey,
man,
Gary.
thank you.
And Joe Toma came on.
Joe Toma. Hey guys. Sorry. So reading the comments, and I appreciate it, guys. I really love you guys, man. And yeah, hope is not a strategy, man. Get help if you need it. So
hope is not
we should
a strategy.
talk about video marketing too.
Wait, let's talk about. I'm sorry. I'm
Hey.
fascinated by that because I think a lot of people watch the show and they're motivated, and then as soon as the show's off, they may watch it again. I have a lot of people say I binge watch Ted. I try to really listen to your guests, and then they still don't make the next step. So it's so important to share that we all need mentors. Hope is not a strategy. I love that one. And that you really need to reach out to people. A sole proprietor you cannot do it all by yourself. You really do have to get help and get the right help. That's the other thing. You really have to figure that out because you can get the wrong help.
Well,
you can. I've done it. I can say it.
We
out
can do a
loud.
whole other show. Look,
we should do a whole other show.
Look, let me tell you, and we can talk about whatever you want.
I want to talk about video because I've had a lot of people message me.
Yeah, and let me tell you, whenever we do talks, what I want to do is leave people whatever they can go use today to go do it. So whatever it is we're talking about, hey, and if you have questions, ask questions. We'll answer it. I'm perfectly capable. I'm good with myself. I don't need to hear myself talk. All right, I'd rather give you solutions you can go use today. That's what I'm all about. And so, so hope is not a strategy, and you need to get out there, have clear defined goals. If not, get the help. And I'm not saying just me. There's a lot of great people out there. There's a lot of fakers out there. And,
there are a lot.
And look, man, and I get it. The one thing I look at is look at the fakers, okay? You can smell them pretty right away. And let's lead right into video. One of the key ways you can see and tell fakers from people that actually care and have been successful is through video.
I love that. So talk about that. No, I definitely want to talk about video because it's on my mind all the time. I see the power of it just doing the 30-minute show 5 times a week, what it's done for my business, my exposure, future business. But I still have work that needs to be done. A lot of people are afraid of video. When I turned on the camera the first time, that was the first time I'd ever gone Facebook Live, talk about the fearless. That wasn't an easy thing. I had to just say, all right, I don't want to edit. I didn't want to worry about how many chins I had in the shot. That's why I decided not video for me. but video overall, getting yourself out in social media via video, whether it's Facebook Live, Instagram Live, Periscope, you pick, YouTube. But I think a lot of people want to do it. They don't even know what the first step is. Like I had to learn to get a camera stand, which is what this is sitting on, a mic that is sort of broken, and God bless it, it keeps working. But I had no idea what to do. So I think that also stops people from making the first move.
Well, I mean, I've heard this for years. Okay, I've been doing video for 5-6 years. All right, so let me tell you here. There's a billion reasons why not to do anything, right? And I'm sure we're our own enemies. We can talk ourselves out of anything, and it doesn't take much to talk ourselves out of it.
That's true.
But let me give you a couple things. All right, so the first year we did video, and I do short educational videos. I do Facebook Live things, but even just doing short educational videos, showing people what you know. In the first year we did it, we can attribute over $100,000 in additional profits we can attribute directly from those videos.
Now, did you have a big studio? What did you buy?
Giant studio, right? We had a really piss poor camera, and
I get it.
The video, it's not that. If people can hear you and the video's okay, then it's what you know.
I agree.
See, here's the thing: you have this big, beautiful brain. You have all this education, you have all this knowledge, you have all these strategies that work. You have things that people want to know. People can't read your mind. So the only way to show people what you know is through video. People digest video 60,000 times faster than text. Let me repeat that.
That's important. Wow.
60,000 times faster than text. So, and we could go on and on. What I love about video, other things I love about it, people digest it, people like it, people are watching it. YouTube has 1 billion visitors every day watching videos. 40% of all videos on YouTube are how-to videos, so people are looking for information.
Because you can basically, I know it's not called Google, but you can search YouTube for a how-to on just about anything, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
And that's amazing and powerful. But how do people, so you said you attribute in the first year, I want to say it was 6 figures or some number.
Yeah.
But so you make the first video. What's the first video look like? Even if it's on your iPhone camera or whatever camera you have. You make it. What do you do with it then?
All right,
that was the struggle I had. What do I do with it? Okay, I made the video. Great.
So let me give you an example of a video that you can do. Okay, let me show you what I'm going to do, and this is how easy this is. Ready? So you can set up your iPhone. iPhones have beautiful cameras here. You can see it here. It's got a great picture. You can get a 1080p 4K or a 1080p camera, whatever, that records onto a little chip, things like this. They're $200, $300 these days, okay? So don't go out to eat a couple times and go buy a camera instead. How much?
Point of reference, I get it. No,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, yes,
that stand right there, I don't know how much it was, microphone. How much do you have in this whole setup here?
I would say less than $100.
Okay, less than $100. You can be doing live streaming videos. We'll get to live streaming in a minute. Okay, so here's one of the first videos that I've done. Well, one of the videos I've done recently. Ready? Hi, this is Placey, and one of the things I see at networking events is that people love wearing their name tags. Now, one of the things I hate about name tags is that people have predetermined notions about what you do because they see a name tag that says realtor, or they see loan officer, or they see insurance guy. What I'm going to challenge you to do is to take your name tag off when you go to your next networking event. Why? Now, this may scare the heck out of a lot of you.
I love this because I hate name tags. So this is great.
So what I want you to do is not wear a name tag. Now, what this does is people will have to come up to you and ask you what your name is, and most importantly, what do you do? And at that time, they're coming up to you without any preconceived notion about who you are and what you do or how you do it. Now that you can explain it in your words. You can say, instead of real estate, you know what I help people do? I help take the pain out of buying that house you really want.
Nice. That's good.
You know what I'm saying?
Really good.
You know what, in mortgages, you know what I do? I help people get the money they need to buy that house they really want.
That's me.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like you can explain it in a way that's much more passionate, much more helpful, where instead of just say, if they see mortgage brokers, some people will never come up and talk to you because they might need a mortgage right away.
Correct.
So take your name tag off next time you go to a networking event. Try it. Even, email me and let me know how it goes. That's a video. Like
that was your video.
That was a video.
Okay, so you create that video, which I love that content.
Yeah.
It's a quick discussion on a topic that a lot of people ask.
Yeah.
I'm not a name tag person, so I love it.
Amen.
We hadn't talked about this before. But that's so cool. So then what do you do with it? You create it.
Yeah.
So you've got this idea. You want to get the information out there. What do you do next?
All right. So there's some great ways to do this. So, you can edit it. What I don't want you to do is get into being a video editor. Okay. There's some great free stuff. I think Windows Movie Maker comes free with Windows 10 still.
Right.
If not, Camtasia is $199. Adobe Premiere Pro, you can get a $20 a month subscription to. And the greatest thing is, how do I use all that stuff? Well, great. There's YouTube videos to show you exactly how to use it. I mean, every little piece of it, okay? So you don't have to take 6-month classes on it now, okay? Try to do it in one shot. Like that was all in one shot.
Right.
And don't worry about editing out all the ums in this. Because A, we're not robots.
Correct.
We are people. And the greatest thing about video is you can hear inflection. You can see personalities. You can see that. And I'm going to tell you, we get calls all the time. Hey, this is the very first time I've ever talked to this person. Hi, Rock Your Business, or hey, this is Steve. Great. You know what? One of my friends sent me one of your videos where you talked about this social media or website or lead generation, and I really like what they sent you so I need to have a conversation to see if you can do that for our company.
Nice.
That's the very first conversation. So building rapport can be done like 75% by them watching video. It's important, but you understand what I'm saying. They can see you know what you know, and people always buy people. And if they like you, they can hear you're passionate, they can hear the inflection. The only way for them to see that is on video, not text. They're not reading text anyway, but you can't see that in text. So if nothing else, if you just start doing some videos that show people what you know, show your passion, show your energy, you will attract more people because they'll just like you, which is 90% of the battle. And if they like you, then they can start talking about solutions and how you can help them.
That is exactly true. People don't buy, they don't care what company is behind you. Trust me. You could have the best name or the worst name, but if they love you and they know that you're going to take care of them, and they like you and they trust you because of your inflection is a great point. You can't inflect on text. No. I get more people that get mad about text messages because you can't hear the inflection, so you can misinterpret things.
Yes, you can.
So I've made the video. I love it. You're right. People are going to love Steve.
Oh, so
and
now
then what's the platform?
All right,
what
here
do
we
they
go.
do?
So what you want to do is you have Facebook, you have LinkedIn, you take Buffer, Hootsuite Buffer, I like Buffer better, and you connect all your social platforms into one. Okay? Where you post one time and you can distribute it out through all your platforms. And so you do that and you start sending it all education. If it's educational videos, people want to see those things, of course. All right? So you can edit, you can send those things out through all your distribution channels, your Facebook personal page, a company page. Then you can start uploading it to any Facebook groups you're part of. Then you can also upload it up to 50, that's 50, LinkedIn groups. With a free LinkedIn account, you can join 50 LinkedIn groups.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. That's really cool.
All right. So with that, now each of these groups are industry based, or hey, it's a golfing group or whatever it is. So you want to join groups where your target prospects are going to be hanging out.
So true.
Okay. He doesn't want to join the mortgage brokers groups. He wants to join the golfers groups,
yes,
or whatever
exactly.
it is where your people are going to be hanging out. And you can distribute your videos, educational videos, to there. If they're not selling and it's pure education to something that can help people, remember, people buy things for two reasons. It causes pleasure in their life or reduces pain in their life or their business. If it's doing one of those two things, you can upload it to every one of those groups. Now, those groups can have anywhere from 30 to 400,000 people in them.
True.
So
when you upload, I've got a question. This is me. I'm talking for stuff that I want to do or that I've tried to do.
Yeah.
So when you upload the video, how much text goes in the video, and how important are hashtags to the videos?
Hashtags are. I am not a social media guru. That's for saying.
It's still going, so we're
yeah, it's all good. Hashtag tagging everything, putting relative text in there when you say here's what it's about. Because first we have to get people to click on the video.
Correct.
Okay, if it doesn't play by itself. So you need to have, here's one, but put a cool topic up there. Not, okay, here's the, okay, two points. Do not make a video that is your top 35 things that people should be doing to grow their business or to mortgage their home.
Correct.
Okay, here's my top 50 things that you shouldn't do when buying a house.
I'm not clicking on that.
No one is. I'm telling you, and that's a big common thing.
Because we have no attention span, and I get it.
So what I would rather have you do is make 50 30-second videos and drip them out over the course of a year.
That's smart.
Okay? So do short little videos. Look at magazine ads. Look at this, especially like Men's Health. There's like this much text and a picture this big,
right?
And that's it. So people aren't going to watch it if it's that.
No.
Okay? Your videos can't be 3-4 minutes long because no one will watch those either.
Correct.
Okay? So short little videos, great tagline. Look, I'm going to show you the best way I know to get a great mortgage on your house, to reduce your mortgage cost. Here's my number 1 tip. Here's my number 3 tip about how to reduce the cost of a mortgage for your house and pay it off faster. Okay? So put a headline up there like that, tag it, put all your hashtags on there, super important, but even more important is complete the process. Where are they watching the video? I want you to put them on social media, but there needs to be a link for them to also go watch it on your website. So another great strategy is you just put a picture of the video on there with a link to where they go watch it on your website. So they click the link and it goes to your website to watch the video where you have your lead capture forms.
So is that where, in your opinion, the best place to store a video, because we've had discussions about this before, you've got all of these different, like I'm making a Facebook Live video right now, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Is the primary storage on Facebook? Do I need to have a link on my is the website the primary? Okay,
Why?
So tell us.
You get traffic to our website, and see, it's all about lead capture. You could have 1 billion people a day go on your website, but if they're not filling out a form, if you're not capturing leads, who cares?
I agree.
It's
Totally
autonomous. It's gone. They're gone.
Right.
They're anonymous and autonomous.
Right.
Whatever,
No, I agree.
Whatever
Anonymous,
auto things else we can talk
it.
about. Okay. So, you got to have them on your site. You want them on your site to poke around. Then there's a forum. If you go to rockyourbusinessnow.com, you can see our videos, and right next to the videos on the top is a forum where you can ask for more information about anything that we talk about. That's what you want to do. So it gets you traffic. It also helps with search engine optimization. It also helps with everything. So you want them really go onto your site to watch your videos.
I love that. That's really cool. And you don't charge to watch the videos?
No, I'm good.
Well, I have a lot of people that ask about that.
Okay, here we go.
Right? So let's talk about that.
I don't want to give away the form, right?
Okay, don't give away the form.
No. I'm saying that's what people say.
That's what they say. They don't want to give away the form.
I don't want to give away the form.
You're right.
So here's the thing. Ready? So I heard a guy say this one time. A heart surgeon can tell you exactly how to do heart surgery. And actually heart surgery, especially like replacing a valve, is not that difficult, because like if you can put a new nib on the end of a garden hose, like you could do heart surgery. It's the same basic process. Cut, snip, put them back together, sew them back together,
My heart
done.
surgeons
right?
are going to love that one.
Right? So, well, whatever.
It's all right. They're fine.
I know, I'm sure they're all right. They'll get over it. So, but it's funny.
It's awesome.
Sorry. But you're not going to do it yourself. Okay? Right. What I'm telling you, I just delivered a 5-figure proposal to a company, and it was all black and white, 10 pages, everything we could do for them and how it's going to affect them and what it's going to do for them. And I gave them everything. Here's exactly what we're going to go do. They never go do it themselves because they know that they need to get help to do things.
That's true.
And they need to focus on the things they're strong at and can focus on and delivering great customer satisfaction. And then they will hire you to come do those things. If your only customers are people that if you give away the farm, they want to do it themselves, you need to find new customers.
Correct. I mean, and that's true. Because people, they will remember, like if you do the quick short videos like you were talking about, the educational ones, I'm going to go back to the person who taught me how to do what I've been frustrated with or the answers that I needed. I'm never going to forget that.
And you don't have time. I mean, you're busy doing your things. You got a life, wife and a family and everything. It's like, look, that's the, I'd see people all the time. They don't want to spend money having people help, and they want to do everything themselves. Well, that's great. You will drive yourself crazy.
You will. Barb, I thought you were coming in here. That's what I heard.
Where you at, girl?
Where you at, Barb?
Come on.
Like your wife makes brajol. We talked about this. God, I want. Stacy's been dying. My wife's been dying to make that, but that's one of my favorite dishes from childhood that I remember. It's just such a hard dish. Anyway, I don't know how I got off on that topic. Barb made me think of you, then she made me think of your wife, and then here we go.
I love that, Flocker.
So give us, we went long, but that's good. I think this topic is so important, and you are providing such great information for them.
Appreciate
so
it. Thank
give
you.
them, and we're going to share all of Steve's contact information, URLs, how to reach out to him, how to get to Rock Your Business, and how to reach him. Parting words of wisdom, because you've given some amazing pointers today. Thank you very much. Even for me,
Whatever.
I needed to hear it.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Hope is not a strategy. You know what I'm saying? Stop waking up and hoping things are going to work out. You got to make actionable change. You've got to determine. See, you deserve success. There are people out there that are doing multi-million dollars of businesses from working in their jammies, from their living room in their home.
God bless them. That's awesome.
So, and that's available for everybody out there. So if you're tired of being tired, and I hate that cliche, I know.
No, but I know what you mean. But that's what people are.
But if you're ready to make a change, then go make a change. But get help doing it. Stop trying to limit your success to the limits of your own brain. You need to get some help with them from somebody. I'm not saying me. Hey, there's a lot of great other people out there. But vet them. Please vet them to make sure you're getting the right thing. And be fearless. Go out there and do it, because there's many things you can do that aren't going to harm you in any way, that you can go try and then tweak, come back, try again. Inventions, they never get it right the first time.
Agreed.
There could be thousands of different iterations of it.
Right.
But they know it's not going to hurt anybody. Then go out there and do it. So, and get on video. Trust me.
Get on video and reach out to Steve, and we'll have all of his contact information.
Yeah, I'd love to help
Thank
if I
you
can.
so much for driving all the way from Brevard over here to
Good.
the big city.
Big city.
I think your information was on point today. Thank you so much. So many people need to hear it,
Thank you.
and they're so afraid to take the leap. Take the leap. I'm telling you, if I can do it, anybody can do it, and I'm still not doing it the best way I could. So I learned a lot today, so thank you. We love you guys. We'll see you
Thanks,
tomorrow.
man.
Thanks for
Appreciate
tuning
it, guys.
in.
Thank you.
And we'll post all of Steve's information afterwards. So
Thank
now
you.
you get, see, this is the part that I can't stand. I have to, I don't have a remote. I gotta hit close. Love you guys.
See you.